Dealing with grief is one of the hardest things we go through in life. If you're dealing with the loss of someone close to you, please know that we are so sorry for your loss and wish you peace and healing at a pace that is right for you. Part of the healing is dealing with your grief, and we hope that we can help you with that. In this video, we'll discuss how smudging can help with the processing of grief and teach you how to write your very own smudge prayer or recitations specifically designed to help you deal with grief. If these techniques sound right for you, please feel free to continue watching. We are here to help, and I hope that this video will bring you some comfort as you deal with your grief. Hi there, my name is Mallory. Welcome back to the Tribal Trade channel. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for new videos every single week about smudging, the Indigenous culture, and Native teachings. The most common thing I hear over and over again from people who are interested in learning to smudge is, I want to feel better. So they turn to smudging as a way to clear negative energy, improve their mood, and even help them stay focused on gratitude and positivity. People start smudging for all kinds of reasons. Maybe you've had a big fight, or maybe you've been through a big life change like moving into a new house. But grieving is another reason why some people choose to smudge. That's because smudging can be an amazing way to process your emotions in a healthy way, allowing you to find peace and acceptance sooner. We're not trying to tell you that smudging is a cure for everything you're experiencing, but in times of intense grief, we know how helpful it can be to have an outlet, something that feels comforting for you. By the end of this video, we hope that you'll have a greater understanding of whether smudging for grief is right for you, and if it is, how you can successfully write a smudge prayer for grief. If you're ready to try smudging to deal with any grief you may be experiencing, we're going to provide you with a step-by-step process for getting started. We want this to be as easy as possible for you. Now let's get into it. The first step in using smudging to start the process of healing yourself is to identify what stage of grief that you are currently in. Identifying what stage of grief that you're in can help you determine where you are in the process and gain a greater understanding of your past, present, and future journey. This is a good way to check in with yourself, remind yourself of your progress, and remind yourself that you have the strength to keep moving forward. The stages of grief are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and then acceptance. Wherever you are today is perfect. There is no right or wrong way to grieve or a specific speed that you should move through the stages at. We hope that by the end of this video, you'll have the tools you need to be one step closer to that final stage of acceptance. Now, the second step in using smudging to start the process of healing yourself is to identify how you want to feel. Determine how you want to feel after your current stage of grief. After you've determined what stage of grief that you're at, you can decide how you'd like to feel once you've completed that stage. This will help you set some goals for your smudging ritual and guide you in writing your smudge prayer. Remind yourself that the stage of grief that you're currently in is part of the process, and you can use it to your advantage in order to move forward successfully. How would you like to use this stage to feel better in the next stage? Establish some small goals for yourself. Maybe you'd like to feel more happy or hopeful in the next stage. Or maybe you'd like to start taking better care of your personal needs. Determine what is important to you and how you would like to feel once this stage of the process is over. Setting your intentions is a very important part of the smudging process and in the grieving process. What are some other ways that you've dealt with grief, loss, or any particular challenging part in your life? We want to create a safe, comforting environment for everyone to help each other, so please feel free to kindly share your strategies in the comments below. You might help out someone that you've never even met before. Now that we've checked in with ourselves about how we're feeling and where we're at in our journey, it's time to start developing our smudge prayer that will help us with our grief. The third step for smudging to deal with grief is constructing your ideas into a smudge prayer. Use the ideas from your previous steps to compose a smudge prayer or message. The words you recite while smudging don't have to be a prayer. They're simply a way for you to engage with the smudging ritual and speak out loud what you're needing and what you're feeling. This is an important part of setting your smudging intentions. You can write to yourself like a journal. You can formulate words in the form of a prayer to the Creator, or you can simply recite a list of everything you hope for, or what you need or want in the next stage of your journey. This process is completely up to you. Feel free to do what feels best to you and aligns with your personal beliefs. Reciting words out loud simply helps with the smudging process and can be healing for you. The fourth step is to write down what you have composed in your ideas. Now that you've done a lot of hard work and deep reflecting, it's time to write down what you've decided on as your smudge prayer, or the thoughts that you would like to recite while smudging. Again, this can be whatever you want it to be. Writing it down will help you process what you need and help you move forward as you process your grief. Here are some examples of prayers for grief. If you're not sure where to start or you're having trouble coming up with your own prayer, here are just a few examples of smudge prayers for grief. You can speak directly to the Creator, saying a prayer like, "Creator, please take these heavy feelings of loss away from me and fill my heart with love and light. Show me that my loved one is in a better, happier place now." You can also speak to your feelings and your need to move on to the next stage of your journey. For example, you might say, "I wish to let go of these feelings of grief. I have felt them deeply and I am ready to let them go. For as long as the smoke burns, my pain will exit my body, making way for positivity and light." Or very simply, you can say something like, "I am ready for these feelings of grief to be taken away from me." Choose the right words for you and know that you are taking a brave step by helping yourself to heal. If you want to learn even more about smudging and how to do so successfully, we have a free smudging guide available to help you, which can be found in the comments below. I am so truly proud of you and your journey toward healing. You are taking positive steps each and every day, and I hope that smudging can help you feel safe, strong, and comforted. May these prayers and recitations for smudging just be a small part of helping you find peace and healing. For more Indigenous teachings, practices, and healing, or if you need a welcoming, supportive community to be a part of, you can join us on Facebook at the link below, or check out one of our workshops, which can help guide you through even the toughest personal challenges. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.